Hello everyone, Caroline here. Okay, I'm going to be just having a play with some tags that I got. They're Greyboard tags that I got from LeesaMagicalMaker, and I will do a link to that for you where you can get them. She's got some great things with Greyboard, and she's going to be doing lots of different ones. At the moment, I've been doing a treasure chest, so I'm in the middle of building that, finishing that off. I've got to paint them, which is great fun to paint with your acrylics and everything, and like a little trinket box as well, which are and they're so easy to put together. They really are. But she's got all that. She has all different size tags. She has giant tags and smaller tags. And I've done one this size, and I've painted it with black gesso, and that's the one I'm going to be playing with later. I'm just going to show you how I do it with white gesso. So I'm going to do this one with white gesso. But yeah, go and have a look what she's got. She's got some amazing stuff, as well as her stamps, of course. She does some fantastic stamps, and really worth getting. I got this from the works, and it's just white acrylic gesso, but it's nice and thick, so it goes on really well. Let me just get my brush. Make sure I've got all my black off when we're doing the black one. Messy worker. So yeah, what I do is I do one side at a time, let that dry for a couple of hours, and then I just paint the other side as well. So just gesso over it. Of course you can cover with your papers as well, any papers you have. But they're, you know, they're more stable than cardstock. So I'll ask Leesa if we can, she has a lovely group called the Nice Crafting Mashup. I think that's what it's called. But it's a really fun group, and they're so easy going in there, and really lovely. It's nice. But I'll ask Leesa if we can, maybe this month we could do a tag swap. If you've all got something like this. That's fun. It's like doing the ATC swaps. So I'll go down these sides as well. Just down the sides. Yeah, if you like doing your swaps with card swaps. And it's nice to get in the post, isn't it? A bit of artwork from someone and a card. I'll be happy to do some swaps. There we are. Leesa does a couple of times a week, maybe 2 or 3 times a week on her YouTube channel. She does lives as well, and they're always fun to watch because she gets kind of messy, and then it gets brilliant. She comes out, it finishes up. You're watching it and you think, oh, it's getting messy, that Leesa. And then it comes out a brilliant piece of art. But that's art, isn't it? You know, there's no rules with art. None whatsoever. It's about being creative. So that's done. And I'm going to pop that to one side, and I'll just leave that to dry. And I'll use that again. But I just wanted to show you how I paint mine. And I'll get the other side done. So I'm going to work on this black one. This one, and I'm going to have a bee theme, and I've got the fabulous Sweet Like Honey paper pad from Stamps by Me. 12 by 12 they are, so you get loads of paper to play with. 12 designs, 36 pages, 200 GSM, so they really are decent, you know, it's not thin paper, it really is good. So we're going to have a play with that. Get all these different designs in. Look at this. Gorgeous. Oh, look. With the bumblebees on and the flowers. I've had bees in my garden today. That's lovely, isn't it? And then you've got this, like, it's like, looks like glitter paper, but it's not. It's just paper, so you can stamp on it if you want. And that one's like a honeycomb. All the leaves. Look at that. That's another one that's like glitter. So yeah, there's. Oh, look at this one. Look at the honey pot. Just going to take that one out actually. Fancy using one of these bees. I think Lisa's going to be wanting some of these. Look at that. Oh, look, like a wreath. That would make a beautiful card. Put a circle die around that. And have a bee inside. Oh. Endless possibilities. And all we're doing is a little tag. We want it all. Okay, let's have a play. Right, so first of all, I've cut out some of that lovely paper, and I've done it so that there's a sort of a border around it like that. And I'm just going to cut around some of this design. I know, tragic to cut it, isn't it? But, and I'm not the best at fussy cutting. I'm not very patient at fussy cutting, to be honest. If you're like me, let's get around that little bee. This I have a honeysuckle tree, and I was painting our fence this morning. Just a new fence put up. I was painting that, and all the bees were all around me. It was lovely. They don't come near you, you know. You can hear them buzzing, and they're very, very busy. So they're too busy to be bothered with somebody just painting a fence. Probably thinking, what are you doing in this gorgeous weather, Caroline? You should be sunbathing. Okay, so let's cut up that one like that. Okay, so that's going to go on there like that, which makes it interesting, doesn't it? Let's glue that on. This a text swap would be nice, and sort of if we had the theme of anything goes, you can cut that up, give it a nice border again up there. You can use what you want on it then, can't you? I'll have a word with her. If you're interested in doing that, leave me a little message below, and we'll see how many people would like to do that. Okay, now I'm going to do some texture paste. So I've got a stencil. I think a lot of people have got honeycomb stencils. I honestly don't know where this came from, whether it's a Sizzix or a Ray Tonic one. I just don't know. It's got a 2 and a 2 on it, but it obviously lost its packaging somewhere along the line. So that's going to go down there. This is a Ranger texture paste called Opaque Matte. And let's get my spatula. Leesa's brilliant when it comes to doing texture paste. She's very good with it. Does some amazing textures. I'll leave the link for her YouTube for you, then you can go and have a watch. It's nice to watch different channels, isn't it? Not just about me and my channel. Oh, I like that. I like it a lot. Let me just get a cloth. Okay, so I'll just take that excess off there. And I'll just wipe down that edge. Wipe that up. And wipe my stencil. Because it does dry quite quickly, it's, you know. But I will pop my gun on it in a minute. My heat gun. But first I want to add a little bit of colour. So I'm going to get my Lindys Magicals. And my fan brush. My trusty old fan brush, look at that. It's full of ink. It shows it's well used, doesn't it? These are the Magicals that you can get from Funky Fossil. You get all different colours, but I'm going to use Beaver Trail. There's a poutine gold. That's the Beaver Trail brown. You've got Canada Crimson and Banff Blue. That is fabulous. And Looney Tune Teal, another fantastic one. I'll be using that on some what's the name ones we'll do. We'll do some ocean ones. An ocean theme. So you don't need a little bit, just a little bit to just sprinkle on like that. Just a little bit. You don't need a lot. And I'm going to put some on that side of the paper as well. This particular one has just a little tinge of green in it as well. It's lovely. And then all you do, this is the magic, you spray it with water and all the colour comes out like that. So I'm just going to get my heat gun now and we'll dry it. Messy paper over. It's gone through a bit anyway, but never mind. We're not bothered, are we? And I've got some black soot on my brush. I'll just put a little bit extra on. I'm just gonna go a bit in at the sides, like that. Looking lovely, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to cut one of these bees out. I'm going to get this one in the middle here. So I'll cut in carefully. I'll just go straight with that. Around that one. Great for decoupage, isn't it? I'm in the middle of doing my journal at the moment. You'll have seen this on my first video, and my first pages are going to be all about bees, like this. This is a tag that's going to go in it, but you'll be able to see that on the on this YouTube channel. Which I will post next week after the weekend. They've been asking us not to mow our grass, our lawns, and let it become wild for the bees. I'm sorry, I do like my lawn cut. But I have put some flowers in my garden. Lavender, and I've got the honeysuckle. And I've had the blossom from the apples, my apple tree, my plum tree. So we've had all the blossom from that for them. Not bothered about the tentacles. Not going to be fussy about that. Yeah, I've filled it full of marigolds, and because they do love the yellow flowers, don't they, and the lavender. So I've put plenty of those in. Last year I bought a packet of the wildflower seeds that, you know, you can, and I did a pot so that all these, a nice big pot with all these wildflower seeds should have come up into flowers. And you know, absolutely nothing bloomed out of it. It just stayed soil all summer. I was just watering soil all summer. Oh dear. That was a waste of time. I'm going to go around this leaf here. But it's got the flower on. But this is the Imala Honey stamp set, and I'll show you. Let me get a piece of large piece of card. Look at those stamps. And you've got Be Kind, Busy Bee, and Honey. It's amazing, aren't they? Nice, isn't it? And in that set they've got flowers, and they've got a honey pot, you know, as well as the bees. Oh, I don't mind the little flowers. Okay, so this is the little daisies that you get. Pop that up at the top there. And the bee just going into that flower there. So I'm going to put that on a little pad. And I've done a little thing that says Be Kind, because I've just done it a bit too long. Let's cut that off there, like that. Let's make that yellow on the edges. And a little bit of black. pop that down there. Like that. And then we'll pop our bee on. Going up to that flower there. I'm just going to get a bit of glitter for the wings. This is my quickie glue pen. This is called Glass Slipper. It's a Chloe's Sparklicious glitter. There we are. And I'm going to do a little bit of gold as well on the flowers. See that? Nice, isn't it? Just put that back in the pot. A bit of silver went in with it. Got a little bit of silver in with my gold. Mix it in. And there we have it. We have got our lovely tag done. Nice, isn't it? Ooh, that's not quite dry yet, but it'll dry. And if I get my poker tool now, I can go through where the hole is. Oops. Know where the hole is. And then I'll be able to get, I'll be able to thread some little bit of ribbon through there as a bit of a tag thing. But there we have it. Put that off on a nice clean one. She says it's clean, full of muck. There we have it. Do you like that? As they say, be kind. Well, thanks very much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed that. See you soon. Bye bye.